Welcome to Giant State of Mind. Let's get into the action with your hosts, Chris and David.
Dave, what is up? Week 7, 14-7. The Giants pulled out a victory. Celebrating over there, I see. Very nice.
Yeah.
I also am enjoying a beverage. It's Monday night. Not going too hard. We got a little White Claw action. Ruby grapefruit. I'm enjoying a little cocktail. We pulled out a victory.
Yeah, crazy. I was expecting a major loss.
Okay. See, again, I spoke to you earlier right before we got on the show. I'm pretty excited. I picked every game so far. I picked a win against Washington. Here we go. Going on Boy Scouts honor. Next week, I picked a win against the Jets. So, just letting you know, because I want to keep the streak alive, but next week's going to be tough. But let's get back to, real quick, the trivia question from last week.
Yes.
Which quarterback in 2002-16? In 2016, I promise I've only had one seltzer, became the first to win the Super Bowl with two different teams. Joe Flacco, Nick Foles, Eli Manning, or Peyton Manning.
You asking me?
Yeah, let's go. Let's see.
Peyton Manning.
Congratulations, my friends. Enjoy that tasty beverage. You earned it. Yes, Peyton Manning. Colts and Denver Broncos. Nick Foles, only one with the Eagles. Eli, Giants. Flacco. He won with the Ravens, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. That was the Super Bowl when the lights went out, I think.
Yeah.
That was his last season with Baltimore. I'm not sure. I don't want to go crazy. Let me quit while I'm ahead. And I'm picking quick one random one for next week. Oh. Okay. This is Giant related in a long roundabout way. Which Tampa Bay defender sealed the 2003 NFC Championship over the Philadelphia Eagles with a 92-yard pick six? Now remember, it's connected to the Giants somehow. Here we go. Warren Sapp, Simeon Rice, Brian Kelly, or Rondé Barber.
And that's for next week, right?
That's for next week. Think about it. I think I gave a really good clue. And that is it. We'll move on to the next one. Last one. Which Tampa Bay defender sealed the 2003 NFC Championship over the Philadelphia Eagles with a 92-yard pick six? Rondé Barber, Brian Kelly, Simeon Rice, and Warren Sapp. I'll let you guys think about that. Enjoy that over the week.
Yeah, let that marinate.
Let that marinate. That's going to be delicious. That's 7 days of marination. All right. What do you want to start off with? Listen, I'm going to start just because, like every other sports fan out there, I don't know what they tune into or listen to in the morning, but get up is in my routine. And again, furious, heated, charged up. Everyone is like, yo, Tyrod Taylor's doing a great job. Oh, he's working the offense and he's pushing the team in the direction that we're supposed to go to. Definitely. But everyone, oh, here he goes, David.
I feel like we both have the Giants fan base. We got the pro Tyrod Taylor, and then we got the Daniel Jones team. I think it's a fair representation.
No, it is. It is. But I have to say this, I'm not against Tyrod Taylor. I'm a Giants fan. I hope he does well.
He was the first black player for the Giants to throw a touchdown yesterday.
Ooh, that is a nice fact. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Isn't that crazy?
That is kind of crazy. But I feel
history.
like I feel like what people are leaving out is like the simple question. Like they're just forgetting. Like they're acting like the offensive line was playing this good for Daniel Jones, and the fact is that they weren't. And even the coach said, "Oh, we're trying new things." They just signed Justin Pugh, and I hope I said his name right. Apologize if I don't. And
No, I think that's right.
And like they're trying different things, and now it's working. And I'm going to go off on a little bit of a rant, so please be patient. And I just think it's totally unfair to Daniel Jones. I checked out the power rankings. The first week when they lost to the Dallas, 40-0. Dallas was ranked number 6 in the league. Then they played Arizona. Fine. Hey, and guess what? Daniel won. Big comeback.
Big comeback.
And then they played San Francisco, number 1 ranked that week. Then they played Seattle, 12. Then Miami, ranked 6th. And then they played Buffalo, 6th. And they lost. Tyrod lost. And people keep forgetting, what about what happened at the goal line? I did say it was a poor play call, but he's a quarterback. He runs the offense. And
that
then
was a mental fart or something.
Yeah. Listen, I get it. No one's perfect. And then they played Washington. And Washington, you know what they were ranked? 24th.
Yeah.
And we won 14-7. So
barely won.
Barely won. Yeah. Listen, it's like the expectations for Daniel Jones are high because of the huge contract. But like he's played almost top 10 teams. And here I go with my stats. This is where I'm impressed with myself because there was math involved. All right. Yes. So Jones got sacked 28 times. 28 times in 5 games because he came out against Miami. He got hurt against Miami. So, and Tyrod got sacked 8 times in 2 games. So if you do the math, Tyrod's going to get sacked 32 times. If they had the same offensive line, my point is, in the same amount of proportion, like Tyrod's going to get sacked more if you do the math.
Nah.
I know. Listen.
I got some stats for you too.
All right, these are all just what ifs.
Yeah.
I mean, when they played against Miami, you have to understand like the type of the game they played was to keep Miami off the field. So they're not looking for downfield throws. They're looking for screens and runs to keep Miami off the field. So, like, how's Daniel Jones supposed to spread out the offense and take the top off the defense and go deep? They're not going to be able to do that with the receiving corps. It's just, I feel like the cards are stacked against them, and it's a little unfair. And I don't know. I just think it's something myself, who's not a football guru, is recognizing, and nobody else is. And they're starting a quarterback controversy when there shouldn't, when there's not one needed.
Yeah,
listen, keep playing. Yo, if the guy wins, great, keep playing. The guy wins against the Jets, guess what? Keep playing.
Exactly.
I agree. Don't screw up the timing. Don't screw up the momentum. But like, you got to give the guy a fair shake. Has Tyrod played against any real good defenses? He played against Buffalo, but Buffalo. I don't know what the hell happened with Buffalo that night.
Yeah, they were struggling.
Josh Allen's struggling overall.
Yeah.
All right, I'm taking a deep breath. I'm taking a deep breath, Dave. It's all you now, bud.
Well, I got you with stats. In 2 games, Tyler had more passing yards than your boy Daniel Jones. And they both have the same amount of touchdowns each. But Daniel Jones played 5 games. Tyler only played 2 games. I think he's doing the job, and I think they should just keep Daniel Jones on the bench and just let him keep playing. Play against the Jets, see what happens. If he beats them, play against, I don't know who's next after that. But I would just continue.
After the Jets?
Yeah.
After the Jets, we go to Vegas. And then we go back to Dallas.
Yeah, I would just keep Tyrod on there.
All right, listen.
Sorry.
All right. No, don't listen.
He's
Hey,
gonna be the
this
richest
is don't
backup quarterback.
don't apologize for how you feel. Like I was absolutely against Dallas first week. Like, do you think he's gonna have the same week? And, like against San Francisco's defense, like against Dallas, Micah Parsons.
He moves the ball. He look fluent out there. Daniel Jones just looks lost and just getting killed.
Well, he's concussed from all the hits he's been taking. Listen, I agree. Listen, you look on paper, like you said, absolutely. Tyrod's playing better. But it just, like I said, for it to be accurate to me, it's just like you got to plug Tyrod into the previous defenses, the previous game plans, and is it the same? And to me, it's not. But yes, I'm a Giants fan. I'm not going to say, there's not much really you could do, but you keep Tyrod in. You don't want to mess with momentum, but I just don't think it's been a fair assessment. That's all.
Did Daboll announce who's going to be the quarterback, or is he still holding off that info?
No, Daboll was just like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to wait to see what's going on with Daniel Jones's neck. And I guarantee you they're going to keep him out because they don't want him to get hurt against the Jets defense. Dude, I can't wait for this game. Like, my over-under for sacks, Tyrod's going to get sacked 3 times.
All right. That's better than 8. Like Jones.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, definitely. But, like, 3, let's go 3 sacks, 5 hurries.
What he had? He had, for this game, he had 279 pass yards, 2 touchdowns, 8 rushes for 25 yards. That's Tyrod Taylor. So yeah, I think Daboll shouldn't make this. He keeps lingering. It's going to be this controversy talk because, they didn't decide. He should just come out and say, "Look, Tyrod's going to be our quarterback. That's it. We're going to give Daniel Jones some more rest." And, I did suggest trading Barkley, but I think
I'm for it. He fumbled again.
I think we should trade Jones.
Listen,
why not?
All right.
He said people would jump all over him.
Totally hear me out. I think you fell off your rocker.
I think I was thinking of the wrong trade. We should keep Barkley, and we should get rid of Jones.
All right, let's listen. We're both GMs. Let's do it. Let's figure it out. Let's talk this out. All right, who's going to trade for him?
I don't know. Garbage team.
All right, let's go through. I don't have the old.
Who would need a quarterback that's kind of like winning?
All right, no, but this is where this. All right, so the trade value for Jones or Barkley. Barkley's going to get more of a trade value. So
yeah,
I would
absolutely.
trade. I would trade him. But listening to our media counterparts on Get Up, they said you probably want to only get a 3rd round for him.
For Barkley?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we going to get with Jones? 4th rounder?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, I would ride out the rest of Daniel Jones's career. His contract. What? You got this year and what? 1 more year?
That's a lot.
Dude,
suffering Giant fans are going to be waiting another 2 years of this.
Listen, I would keep Jones and draft players around him, like receivers. Because when we let Jones go, this is me being fair. Not fair is not the word I'm looking for, but like, so we don't re-sign him. We draft a quarterback, And then you got your receivers already knowing the offense, and then you just got to teach the quarterback in 2 years.
But I think this year it's supposed to be a quarterback draft. I think there's a lot of QBs coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then, I mean, maybe, I don't know.
I might be wrong, but I
hey, listen, there's always, hey, Tom Brady came in the 6th round. I'm never saying there's going to be another Tom Brady, but, like, I'm not opposed to drafting a quarterback.
Yeah, we need a draft a quarterback, and maybe he needs that fire under his butt, I guess. He knows he's the starter. I don't know, he just looks bad. And watching Taylor play and pushing the ball down the field, you're just like, what? With the same offensive line and the same team, you're like, what's going on with this guy?
Well, that's all right. Again, like I got to go back. Now this is the offensive line that's finally working. Like against Buffalo was okay. I mean, that was last week. How many points did we score
Against Buffalo?
Against Buffalo, hold on, I got it right here. 14-9. So yeah, we got 9 points. That offensive line is killing it. And this week we got 14. Maybe we'll get 17 next week.
21. Slow
I mean,
improvement.
that's like, how great is this line?
It's horrible.
I don't know.
We don't have any weapons. It's like the same thing we keep saying every podcast.
Well, I mean, like, that's the biggest problem. Like, our defense has played great through 2 games. We held Washington to 7 points. We held the Bills to 14.
We sacked them 6 times.
Yeah. Like, listen, our defense is, Seattle we let up 24, Miami 31, but the week before I think Miami threw up 70.
Yeah.
So we played good, Hey, defense isn't the problem.
Yeah, Giants had 5 sacks for the season, and then this game with Washington, they ended up with 6. So, getting better, slowly.
Yeah. And then
we don't want slow, we want now.
Now it's not happening.
Yeah, definitely not.
But again, we got the Jets coming up. That's going to be ridiculous. Like, what are the expectations for the Jets?
We both have a terrible line.
Yeah. Wilson's found a way to win against the Eagles.
Yeah. So hopefully he reverts to his old Wilson ways, and he'll look like a scared kid out there, and hopefully we could pull out a win.
I don't know, pal.
Yeah,
I hope so too. It's going to be a defense versus defense.
Yes.
They're ranked 15th. Thibodeau's a beast.
Yeah, he needed to catch that ball last night, though. That could have been an easy touchdown for him. But
yesterday's game?
Yeah, he had the butterfingers.
Did he? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I just looked. The Jets are ranked. Their power ranking is at 15.
What's our power ranking?
It's their overall ranking, like offense, defense, and against the teams they played. So yeah, they're ranked, 15th with one of the worst offenses. So their defense is pretty insane.
Oh yeah,
I can't wait. I want to see Tyrod 11 times. How many times did Jones get sacked that one game?
11.
It was 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see Tyrod handle that.
He's not. He's going to be.
And then I want to see Coach Daboll on the sideline throw an iPad at him.
He won't.
So, I don't know. That's about it for me. Like, I have a again, Giants fan. I'll be pulling for the Giants this weekend, but on my schedule, I have them down for a win
Against the Jets?
Yeah, I know.
Oof.
And I did this when Rodgers wasn't out. That's how insane I was.
Rodgers.
I got Jets for a win. I got us beating Vegas.
Yeah.
That's possible.
That is possible. They're a mess over there.
And then we go back to Dallas.
That's another loss.
Who knows? Maybe Danny Dimes will make his return.
Oh, God. Bad return.
I would be like, if I was him, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to this clipboard one more game.
I would demand a trade if I was him.
Who? Danny Jones?
Yeah, if you're listening, please demand a trade.
Oh, can't wait. I cannot wait. I'll hate to see him go, but when he goes to a different team and he makes the Pro Bowl.
No. He's going to go to another team. He's going to get hit so hard, he's going to be done for his career.
I'm trying to think where he could end up. He's going to end up in Minnesota. His Cousins is going to leave.
Yeah. They're not going to pay him. Yeah, and then they'll pick up another mediocre quarterback at Minnesota, and they'll have the same problem.
I just want Daniel Jones to get a shot. Get a shine.
After this, I want an applause. Your boy Waller, he scored the first touchdown as a Giant, 98 yards with 8 targets. So that was a good game for him.
Was that his first touchdown? No.
Yeah, first touchdown as a Giant.
Oh, good for him. There's the applause, Darren Waller.
Yeah, look, Tyrod's getting him involved.
Oh, God.
Jones.
Hey,
Jones is eating grass.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you know, they're finally getting everything together. Because there was games when he only had 3 targets.
Yeah.
And, like, I think it was one of the games when Barkley was still out. And I'm like, well, they don't have him in blocking for Barkley. Like, so they're just not using him right.
I know.
So, yeah, I agree. Like, everything is coming together. And it's looking good for Tyrod Taylor. And people forgetting. People forget.
Oh, we're not forgetting. We're remembering.
Listen, I don't know. I hear you. Listen, I'm happy for the guy. But let's not remember why he's been a second-string quarterback for 6 teams.
I'm not saying he's the answer, but...
Don't say it. Don't say he's better than Daniel Jones. Don't say it. Don't say it, David.
He's not ranked 33.
That was a good one. All right. On that note, I'm going to call it a night, my friend.
Okay.
Thank you for everything, and you are definitely the super producer. Hey, one thing that Daniel Jones and this awesome offensive line early in the season, you know what they gave us? They gave us a new formation.
What's that?
The super duper shotgun. If I was a offensive coordinator, I'd be like, Daniel, it's time. Super duper shotgun. All right, my friend. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Later.
Thanks for listening. See you on the next episode of Giant State of Mind.